The economic giant of Latin America has signed a deal with China of $16 billion to build a trans-sea bridge in the city of Salvador off the state of Bahia. Brazil has a thriving economy and has always put stress on developing infrastructures for the benefit of its people. China helped Hong Kong to build Zhuhai-Macao bridge, and now it has introduced its technology to other nations by helping them build sea bridges. The China Communications Construction Joint Stock Corporation, also known as the CCCC, agreed with the State of Bahia of Brazil to develop the Trans-Sea Bridge. This project is in line with China's strategy of going worldwide and strengthening China-Latin America economic cooperation and also enhancing strategic cooperation between China and Brazil. This marks the construction of the largest trans-sea bridge in South America, beating Rio-Niteroi Bridge. You might be thinking, what was the need of Brazil spending billions of dollars on a bridge? The reason is actually quite surprising. El Salvador, being the second largest industrial city of Brazil and home to 4.4 million people, has no bridge, which makes the cost of traveling rise exponentially as people have to go through All Saints Bay to Ataparica Island and other cities, which became a reason for huge inconvenience. Due to lack of sea bridges, the economy of Brazil is being largely affected by it. Because transportation of industrial goods takes a huge time to reach the cities that are very demanding for these goods, thus resulting in a decline of use of nation's resources. All the while, people are impelled to drive a 200 kilometers path when they can easily reach if a bridge is constructed. Maldives also faced a similar situation when the country had no interconnected bridges between its islands. By having no sea bridges, Maldives' economy was taking a slow downturn as transportation was taking a huge amount of time and it was becoming burdensome for the people to take a much larger route to spending a large amount of money on just traveling. The construction of the Salvador Bridge has been a long cherished wish of the local people, said Bahia Governor Rui Costa. So Brazil needs to make a trans-sea bridge no matter what is the cost to help their people and their economy. Japan being an ally of Brazil in trade and manufacturing, Brazil first handed the sea bridge project to Japan because of their unique craftsmanship and the trust both countries have developed for years. Due to this relationship, Brazil gave Japan the Trans-Sea project and the bridge was officially open to the public in 2019. Public was happy and relieved because of the ease this bridge brought to them. But this happiness didn't last a long time as 6 months later, a freighter collided with the bridge and the bridge was damaged. Almost 15 people lost their lives as some cars fell into the river. Analysts pointed out that the quality of the materials were not sustainable and resulted into the collapse of a part of the bridge where the freighter collided. The local people were shocked to hear the news and shortly the bridge was closed for the public. This costed greatly to Brazil as the bridge couldn't be used anymore. Japan apologized for the loss but refused to compensate, saying that it was after all the freighter's fault to collide with the bridge. Japan assured Brazil that it would help them to rebuild the bridge. But the Brazil, pointing out the low quality and incompetency of Japan to make this bridge sustainable, rejected the offer as it would take millions of dollars more to reconstruct the bridge, and after seeing the miraculous engineering of China. Brazil ultimately gave the sea project to the Asian titan. In October 2020, China signed the agreement to make the Trans-Sea project. The project will give a new impetus to the growth and tourism of the state of Bahia, said China's ambassador to Brazil, Yan Winmeng. China remeasured and redefined the Salvador Bridge before starting. The total length of the bridge is 46.8 kilometers. The depth of the bridge with respect to the seawater was almost 50 meters and the height of the bridge is 205 meters. You can see from the measures that it was no easy task for the construction team. A few problems also arose in building the Salvador Bridge. The requirement of thin-walled, hollow piers of only 30 centimeters is extremely high, and it is very difficult to drive the piers into the rocks lying on the sea surface as the rocks are exceptionally deep. Furthermore, if explosives are blasted to move the rocks, it would have resulted in the desolation of tunnels. This became quite troublesome for the engineering team, but with the help of Zhuhai-Macao bridge construction team, the Salvador engineering team solved these problems by using the self-lifting weight platforms and applying the bending and bending scheme. What good will this bridge bring to Brazil? Trans-Sea will connect the two main cities of Itaparica and Salvador, which face each other by the sea. After the bridge is completed, local people will be able to reach Itaparica in just 20 minutes as compared to the original 2-hour drive. Itaparica will become the new center of north-south transportation of Bahia, as well as opportunities and developments of tourism and construction will also take place. Itaparica, being the country's tourist destination and Salvador being the industrial hub of Brazil, will become more prosperous only due to this bridge, as employment rates will rise due to the industrial and tourism development, and the country's economic conditions will become much better. Meanwhile, not only these cities will benefit from this project, but more than 40 million people and 40 cities in Brazil will gain from the Salvador Bridge. After the bridge's construction is completed, China will have added another mega infrastructure project in its trophy collection and will prove that its skills are second to none in the world. Watch other videos if you liked this one and hit the subscribe button.